Welcome back to another episode of Bourbon and Ash. Today we're going to go back to the West Coast to Mare Island, California, where Redwood Distillery has produced a small batch American whiskey cask strength, uncut and unfiltered. This comes in at 116 proof. This is a mixture of 55% rye and 45% bourbon.
Okay, so it's a blended whiskey, is that correct?
That's correct.
Mm-hmm. And they're, obviously we don't know what proof the rye came in at, nor the bourbon. However, combined, they're at 116.2. Okay.
Correct. Now, the one thing that they do say is that it is aged a minimum of 4 years.
Yes.
At a level 3 char, but it could be upwards of a blend of up to 12 years. So they could have blended some higher years.
Higher years on the rye or the bourbon, or either, or both.
Yep.
Okay.
So this is a fairly new distillery in California. This one is called the Redwood Empire Lost Monarch. This is this small batch American whiskey, and of course, like you said, it's the blend of the rye and the bourbon. Before I do the honors of pouring drinks, you guys know where they came up with the name, the Lost Monarch?
No.
They lost one in the Redwood.
Monarchy? I don't know. Maybe something with the monarch, the monarchy, or what is that?
Well, a monarch is the butterfly, that orange and black butterfly.
Oh, well then if that is the case, maybe it came from Mexico, from Michoacan, at the Temple of the Monarchs. I've been there.
You named it. Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Really?
that's right. I've been there.
Absolutely wrong.
No, absolutely wrong.
So the thing, they came up with the name, the Lost Monarch. It's actually named after the largest redwood tree in Sonoma
the one that
Valley
fell.
in California. No, it's still alive and it's still growing. It's 321 feet, holds the world record.
Oh, wow.
And that tree's name is the Lost Monarch. Huh. We appreciate you guys taking the time to watch our video. Please remember, hit that like and that subscribe. Leave comments and share our video. It really helps get the channel.
It does. It helps with our algorithms. And you know, sharing also helps your friends, family to be able to participate and get the data that we're compiling for you guys.
Absolutely. So as much as we enjoy this, we do it for you as well.
Para Dios, tus amigos, tu familia.
Salud.
Salud.
Oh.
That smells fantastic.
Oh, doesn't it?
The color and the smell.
Oh, I don't even have to bring it up to my nose.
Yeah.
It smells good.
As soon as I open it up, I got the major whiff. A little woody.
Yeah.
I mean, it smells spicy. Mm-hmm. Pepper.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think it smells sweet.
I smell sweet and smoky.
Whew. If you're gonna love this.
Oh wow.
You're gonna really enjoy it.
Is
It's extremely
sweet. And smoky tasting?
It's sweet and
Very
spicy.
sweet.
It is sweet
Not
and spicy.
spicy at all.
Not spicy. I'm a little concerned now.
Oh,
Smoky.
Try it. Yes, it does definitely have the good. It's got a good smoky, almost like I'm torn between charred
Wow.
wood and smoke, but it's that taste. It's really good.
There is so many flavors.
Yeah.
in that
There is a
drink.
lot going
Wow.
on in this thing.
So
There's a
lot.
much going on.
That's fantastic. I mean, you get everything that you smell.
It does deliver. And I love the finish. The finish is
got a good burn.
Really good. I love it. It's slow. Mm-hmm. I mean, it trickles down. It trickles down, and then it just
It's like
it's really good.
It's a crazy amount of flavor in there.
It's hot, but smooth.
No, it's
very smooth.
It's really
The burn
warm
dies
on the back
quick,
end,
like in your mouth.
But
It's
man,
gone.
it goes down so smooth. No, that's fantastic. A lot of caramel, a lot of molasses.
Mm-hmm. Very
smoky
dark.
oak.
Yes, I get a little bit of a nut of some sort, and I do get. It's not a dry. It's a very velvety, very full on board on the mouthfeel where it leaves my tongue. You know, some of them get a little parched or a little dried out. This one here is actually really good, and the color is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
It really is. It's got a beautiful, beautiful amber color to it. So, anyways, one of the things I have not had the opportunity. I know you guys were exposed to it last year sometime on one of your bourbon affair that you guys attend to. I didn't know enough about this, and I had not had the opportunity to be introduced to it. But this is really, really good.
So that was when we went to the Bourbon Affair last year, and I'll leave a link to that video. There's actually 2025 is coming up, and I'm kind of interested to see what they're going to carry. Last year they did do a cask strength from Redwood. It wasn't the Lost Monarch. It was one of their other allocations. They're special editions because they only release these very rarely during the year. That one came in at 128 proof, and it was really spicy. But it was so smooth and it was fantastic.
It's a lot like this
had
one.
a lot of nuts.
Lot of
Yeah, a
flavor.
lot of flavor. And this one, of course, is coming in at 116, but it's still.
It is really good.
Yeah.
And with that being said, looking at some of the characteristics of the rye, the rye is going to peak out as being the spiciest. Typically in their second year, second to third year. So a lot of these rye lovers, they want to bottle that thing anywhere between that 2 and 3 year mark. Now, they might be doing an 8 year. We don't know. Obviously, they don't disclose, and it is a blend. But I guarantee you that it's not a 2 or 3 year old, and that's why it's so smooth, so rich. There's so many flavors in this.
So many
that are just so, pronounced from your nose to the palate. It really reiterates that.
Yeah,
I like
they
it.
They don't specify the mash bill. They just say that it's aged not less than 4 years, but it could be a blend of something up to 12
Yeah.
years. So
Yeah.
you're going to get a lot of flavor.
Yeah.
The longer it sits in that barrel. No, this is absolutely fantastic. This is available. Luckily in Kansas, I actually happened to be in Salina, and I stopped at the liquor store and found that one sitting all by its lonely self. I think I paid $79.99.
Yeah,
So under
$80
$80 for cask strength.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is absolutely awesome. And
It is really good.
on that note, I'll begin
Let's go.
on the price being a cask strength, being a blend of a rye and bourbon.
Yep.
Fantastic color, fantastic nose. As soon as I opened up that cork on that bottle, I got that whiff of just molasses, and its spices kind of lit up my nose a little bit, that white pepper. But man, it's just smooth and has a nice warm finish. I'm going to say this is easily a 9.5 for me.
I have to say I agree with you. It is an amazing bourbon. The smell's great. The taste is flavorful and full. Yeah, I'm going to go with a 9.5 as well. It is really a great bourbon.
Huge fan.
Okay.
Anything that's got a little bit higher rye, I love. But this one, it is. I don't know whether to do 9.5 or 10 because I like it that much. I really, really like it.
I was going between the two as well.
Yes,
It is.
You better
really
you
good.
better think
So
really hard.
it's not as spicy as I like rye usually, but the sweetness and the spice together, I think this would be great for the winter time because it's got the spice, but I think you could drink it all year, even in the hot weather, because it doesn't get all hot and
Doesn't
going
take
down.
your breath away.
Yeah.
All right, so just give it your honest opinion.
I'll give it a 10.
Oh, sounds excited about that.
New
Tim.
one from
New year.
California.
Our first 10 of the
Yeah.
2025 calendar year.
I like the fact
2025.
that it's a different bourbon, it's not one that not a company we've ever tasted from. It's just totally different.
Oh, yes.
From a totally different part of the country.
Yeah, and that's strange. I mean, we're talking about California. I mean, how much can the temperatures fluctuate? What are they doing, to draw in that much flavor? Maybe because they're aging it up to possibly 12 years, that brings that much
Yeah.
flavor out. But
Oh, yeah.
cask strength means it's coming straight out of the bourbon barrel. They're not
Those are the best
filtering it
ones.
down
Yeah.
and watering it down. This is what it is
It's just a
coming
blend.
out. Yeah.
And it was just like, as soon as that cork came off, it was like, holy shnikes. And I think that is really, really it's a really telling note of what the juice is inside. I mean, we have had some that are not as potent, but when you do take the aromas and put the nose to it, the palate just doesn't deliver. But this thing here was just, the minute you popped it, I'm like, holy shnikes. It's like, it's
I think
here.
we all kind of stopped and went,
Yeah. So
Like
9.5. I'm gonna give it a 9.5.
Nice,
It is really good. The price is crazy, phenomenal. I mean, it is a single barrel or just cast strength.
So this is just cast strength.
It's
yeah.
a cast strength, but still, they're not making very many bottles.
No, they
or
only
barrels.
produce 4 barrels a day.
Per day.
Yeah, so it's a smaller distillery.
It is.
New and upcoming distillery. Highly recommended if you have the opportunity in your state to be able to purchase the cast strength small batch blend of the 55% rye and the 45% bourbon. Here from us, we
Yeah.
are on 9.5s. We have 110 over there. Highly recommend that you have one in your collection and are able to enjoy it, whether it's winter or summer.
Absolutely.
All right, you heard it from us. We appreciate, again, you guys taking the time to watch our videos. And until next time, please drink
Drink
responsibly.
responsibly.